Welcome to Bon Appetit, where we make all of your dreams in the kitchen come true. Today, I'm on vacation in a state that I don't live in, making something for everyone to eat tomorrow because it's been a few days and we're running low on supplies. So, step right up. I'm going to make us a black olive hummus that we can eat with the crackers and the chips and whatever we find laying around. And what I have here is 2 cans of garbanzo beans that have been rinsed until they no longer smell bad. So that is the secret to hummus, is to rinse your garbanzo beans until they no longer smell bad. When they stop smelling bad, that's when they're good enough to eat. What we like to do at home is boil our own beans from the raw state and get them into this condition. So this is where I might have shown you this before. You squeeze it and it compresses, then you've got beans that are ready for hummus. So all of these are going to go directly into our blender pitcher. I wish I could see what you're seeing. All of these are going to go directly into our blender pitcher. Here I have these lovely cloves of garlic, maybe 4 or 5. This is 2 cans of garbanzo beans, so I'm going to add about 5 cloves of garlic. I have a jar of pitted Kalamata olives. Rewind that. And best way to get these out of a jar is with a fork. And I would, we don't really need to cut these. Oh, one always gets away. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's how you get olive juice all over your countertop. For love's sake, we're going to throw in baker's dozen. I'm going to take a few more olives. So I'm going to be more careful this time with the olive. 15, 16, 17. Did we lose one?
17's perfect.
Well, that was 19. So 21, 22, 23?
Sure.
23. Now, of course, we know this is going to take some olive oil. About 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And as much as I was hoping that the lake house would have tahini, I found a little bit of sweet, creamy peanut butter spread instead. So we're going to take about 1.5 tablespoons of that instead of tahini. Because tahini, as we all know, is crushed sesame seeds. I mean, we all know that, right? Mm-hmm. Tahini, as we all know, is crushed sesame seeds, which comes up with a really peanut butter-like taste, smell, and consistency. We're almost there. I'm going to take some black pepper, and we're using these. It's always better to just grind in one direction. Not a lot, because we don't want it to overpower the more subtle flavors of the black olives and the garlic. I tend to use less sea salt when they are canned garbanzo beans, and I tend to use more sea salt when they are fresh garbanzo. And to that I'm going to add this 1/4 of a lemon, because as I said, we're at the lake house. We have very limited supplies and a limited way to get them. In fact, we almost ran out of gasoline last night. We appreciate all y'all praying for us at home and getting us through that. Alright, and these lime wedges look bad, but they're very juicy. So I've used 1/4 of a lemon, 2 lime wedges. To that I'm going to add maybe 1/4 cup of water and take it for our first blend. Because as these beans break down, you never really know what consistency you're going to get or how much water you need to add to your hummus. So we're going to check it out. Okay, so after that first round, bottom of the blender is telling me it doesn't really have enough liquid to keep this grinding up, because we just want everything ground up all at once. There's no cooking involved here. We don't have to heat anything. We don't have to cook anything. consistency that I'm looking for, I want to see the blade at the bottom of the blender pulling the material from the top. And so what that will do is you'll see the material from the top going down the center and then coming back up the sides. So it'll look like a swirl, and depending on if you're in the north hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, you'll get a different swirl. I'm kidding, the earth is flat. So when it starts to spiral into the center, this is when you know the hummus is the consistency that you want. This is not too dry, it's not too wet. This hummus is done.
Yay!
Welcome back to our vacation. I won't tell you where we are, but this hummus is finger-licking good. With the garlic overtones, the black olives to make it very subtle, sublime. I've got a good yellow chip here. We're gonna put that on a wrap sandwich with lettuce, tomato, and cheese tomorrow. And that'll be a wrap. Anyone? I like to tell jokes. Thanks for joining us at Bon Appetit. As always, please hit like, subscribe, follow us around if you need to. Leave any recipes you'd like to see us make in the comments down below, and God bless and good luck. Welcome to Bon Appetit, where we make all of your dreams in the kitchen come true. Back. I'm not gonna do it with the drink.
Yes, dear.
Oh, a continuous reel. Got it. Let's try and get this done in one take. And it's, wow, you've never been that far away before. I gotta look directly at the camera. Welcome. Welcome to Bon Appetit, where we make all of your dreams in the kitchen come true. Today we're on vacation, so we're all lucky to be getting this video. How personal should I get? How much? Because I can put.
Just say you're on vacay at the lake house on one of the Finger Lakes, and we have the place all to ourselves. And you're gonna feed the family some gourmet hummus.
But what we like to do at home is to boil our own. What we like to do at home is to. What do we like to do at home?
We like to boil the beans.
What we like to do at home is boil our own beans from the raw state. What we like to do at home is boil our own beans, but since we're on vacation,
Oh my God.
we're getting somewhere. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, honey.
You want to start over?
We're gonna go ahead and get that in place. Is that right? Is that left? All right, we've got it. Watch me wash my hands. You can watch me wash my hands.
What
Like a YouTube man. All right.
Wonder if they can see your sunburn.
This episode brought to you by Apple Cider. They make the best cider out of apples.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kidding, it's beer. This episode brought to you by beer. No.
That's future.
So the last few things we need to make this appropriate. And what is this? It's like the 2001 A Space Odyssey, freaking Dune, sandworm, pepper grinder. All right. The last few things we need to make this
Decadent. Delectable.
garbanzo beans. So I'm going to look around for something that's not in this drawer. I'm going to spin around and find something that is in this drawer. Can I use this whole thing where you put lemons on the list? Does she have lemons at home?
Your mother-in-law?
I can use half of this.
Yes,
you
we'll
get
get more lemons
right.
from the lemon tree.
From the lemon store. We're going to go to the store that sells lemons. Alright. I'm about ready to go. You about ready to go? Mm-hmm. Okay, bud. Where were we?
Blending.
And to that, you really don't have to fill this. I'm going to film this. You really don't have to film this. But you will, because it's in one shot. We're going to do it in one shot. I still got peanut butter on my hands. I'm kidding. And this is when you add the hard-boiled eggs and the can of tuna.
What?
Yeah. I know, right? Weird hummus. I was like, what? Told you. It's an
Kitchen
emergency.
sink.
It's an emergency.
So this is when you know you got it right. Can you come in there for me, please? So this is when you know you see the spiral is spiraling around and spiral.
Action. Right. Hark! What light through yonder window breaks? Tis Carrie with her camera and the sun.
Like.
So welcome back to our finger laking good presentation.
Wait.
Nowhere.
Wait. I just had to get a picture of the. Okay, we're back. So we're back.